If you've missed any of the earlier episodes of the Great Tastes series and want to see the shows and get all the recipes, go to greattastesmb.ca. Watch them when you want to watch them.
Welcome back to Great Tastes of Manitoba. We're hanging out with Manitoba Chicken tonight, namely Karen Armstrong, and it is time for soup, specifically Aztec soup. This is like if you want to like blast yourself with flavor. This is just brimming with all kinds of interesting things. So we've got a little soup bar.
We're going to do the soup bar, yes.
First things first, let's make the actual broth.
We have to create the soup. So starting with basic chicken broth. Homemade or store-bought. And then I've got a can of whole tomatoes go in here. I've got some oregano, some cumin, smoked paprika, so you're getting some of that nice smoky flavor. Salt and pepper, of course.
Sure.
And then, because this is Mexican-inspired, we want to bring a little heat.
Okay.
And that's coming from these chipotle peppers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that looks like a... Or no, those are actual peppers. Like,
Those, yeah,
I thought it was a paste for a second.
Yeah, no,
but
it's an
they're
actual
peppers.
pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, and you want to put 2 of those in. If you like it really spicy, you can add a little bit more. Just don't make the mistake that I did the first time I used chipotle peppers. I misread the recipe. It said 2 chipotle peppers.
How many did Karen put in?
I thought it meant 2 cans. Don't ever do that.
But you know what? There's probably somebody who would like it that hot, right?
Possibly, yes.
There are those.
Just not me.
You.
No.
Right. Or me.
All of this is going in. There's some onion in there as well, some garlic. So you can see.
So you actually use like whole canned tomatoes.
Whole canned tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this needs to cook for 30 to 40 minutes just to allow all those flavors to blend.
I see peak of the market onions.
Yes,
again.
absolutely. This is a soup that you can freeze. And honestly, I would recommend making a double or a triple batch, freezing the leftovers, because then you've got soup really quickly.
I think you said actually a little bit ago that you make vats of them at
oh yes
a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna slice and dice, you might as well do lots at one time. Freeze it, and then when you need something on a cold day, or even portion it in, you can use it for lunches.
So super quick.
Yeah. So we need to do one more thing to this before we start actually assembling the soup, and that is we want to blend it.
Okay.
So I was saying to somebody earlier, if I had to take 2 things to a desert island, it would be my hand blender and my cast iron frying pan.
There you go.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm going to back up though. I
yes.
wear white at the most inopportune time. It's not that I don't trust you.
I wouldn't trust me.
No. You've got a fair bit of experience though, so.
Yeah.
You want to just like totally crush this? Like you just, okay.
You want it to be smooth.
Super smooth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty handy tool, and I keep thinking I'm going to get one, and then I don't. Can I have yours?
No. I'll fight you for it. Oh, we still got a little bit of tomato in there. And honestly, at the end of the day, if it's not 100% smooth, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's still going to taste amazing.
Yeah. Don't be criticizing. There's a couple of little things left at the bottom. Don't
All
do
right.
that.
I think that's probably more than enough.
Beautiful, Karen. Okay.
Okay, so
We're about to do some building
we're going to build our soup. So this soup uses cooked chicken. So again, one of those quick things, you go to the store, you get a rotisserie chicken already cooked, you've got your soup that's in the freezer,
frozen,
microwave it, and then you can start assembling.
Ready to
and
go.
it's great for kids because everybody can pick and choose
Yes.
what they want to put on their soup.
Are kids fussy or something? Is that a thing?
Well, and so you might like a little more of something, a little less of something else. All right, so we're starting with our shredded cooked chicken.
Right.
I've added some corn niblets to this. And now I'm going to ladle some soup for you.
Okay.
And then some soup for me.
This basically has like just so many of my very favorite things. So of course the chicken, but it's
gonna
got
give you a little
lime.
more.
Oh, thank you. Lime and avocado and sour
Oh,
cream.
yes.
There's cilantro.
Yep.
And also, I just had to mention, because you've got it set up this way on the counter here, cilantro, storing it in the fridge. I just want you to share that tip, because that was that really turned things around for me in cilantro when I learned this trick.
It's a great way to keep your cilantro in the fridge. When you get home, trim a little bit, half an inch or an inch off the bottom, and then get a little jar or even a cup and a little bit of water in the bottom. Stick it in so that the stems are in the water, and then that plastic bag that you brought at home from the store in, just tuck that over top, and it will store in your fridge for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks.
It lasts way longer.
Okay. Pick
What
your
do I
toppings,
do?
ma'am.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to turn our soup off so we don't end up. Oh, yes. Tortilla strips. Absolutely love them.
No doubt. Okay.
You can use these strips, which, interestingly enough, you can find in the salad condiment section at the grocery store. Or you can use some broken, would you like some cilantro?
I would love some, I'm just going to...
All right. I'll trade you. I'm going to go for the cheese. All right,
Did I do
cheese.
this backwards?
Okay.
No, I know the lime
There
goes
is
at
no
the very
order.
end.
Yes, I would recommend the lime at the end. Oh, that little avocado on there. I'm going to put a little more.
So good.
Okay. Oh, I need a lime too.
Okay.
Squeeze. Yeah, this is where
Lots
of
lime.
Yep. All right.
That's it.
That's, Aztec soup.
Yes, yet again. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do it. Got a slurp. Oh. Intense flavor, but not too intense.
And not too terribly spicy.
Warm, absolutely fantastic cilantro, Aztec soup. Thank you very much. We're going to come back with Erin Allblast. We'll do our beverage pairings here on Great Taste of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by GreatTastesMB.ca. Local farms, local foods.